What's up, my friends? Jordan Bates here, coming to you from sunny Costa Rica. And I just wanted to make a quick video to tell you from the bottom of my heart that you can really do it. You can really follow your bliss, follow your excitement, and you can live the life you dream of living. Whatever you dream of doing, whatever you dream of being in this world, it's a wide open landscape canvas of possibility for you to paint however you want. We're held back by a lot of fear, a lot of conditioning, a lot of education, limiting beliefs deep within so many people's minds. People will tell me I'm dissatisfied with this job I'm working, and I say, well, why don't have you considered doing something else? And immediately their fear is triggered and their mind spits out whatever 5 or 7 different rapid rationalizations for why, that's not for me. That's for those people who get to live their dreams. I don't get to live my dreams. I don't get to do something that I find meaningful and exciting on a day-to-day basis. And probably the most difficult part of living a life that excites you is actually unraveling and undoing and systematically disproving these limiting beliefs. And perhaps one of the best ways to do that is to actually drop thought and drop your story and just go down to the level of what comes up for you in your stomach, in your chest, when you think about doing what excites you and actually quitting the fucking job you hate and getting out of that town that's crushing your soul and going where you want to go and doing what you want to do and going and doing the van life thing or the digital nomad thing or working in a hostel in Timbuktu or backpacking through the Andes, whatever it is, starting your dream business. When you think of actually doing that or doing something that would excite you, what comes up? Feel what comes up. Feel that fear that comes up, and just hold a space for it. Non-judgmentally and compassionately, just witness that fear and hold it in that space and let it come up and feel it fully, let it run its course, and then that can help to heal it and dissolve it and transmute it, and that fear can begin to become courage. And you might find that some of those limiting beliefs that are ultimately reinforced and driven by fear begin to lose their strength and lose their potency when you do this. And you also realize at some point that fear is never going to entirely go away. I quit my last brick and mortar job about 4 years ago to follow my bliss full time and work for myself full time on the internet and live a life that excites me. And still when I'm on the precipice of a new chapter where I'm gonna leap again into the unknown and leap outside my comfort zone, I feel fear. I become afraid and I feel anxiety. But increasingly, I'm good at seeing that stuff arise in myself and holding space for myself, just remaining the witness and the observer and observing that come up and allowing it to come up and having a kind of compassion and tenderness for myself and seeing these parts of myself that are still there, that are wounded and scared, that have this residual pain and fear from childhood or from difficult experiences or whatever, holding that space for myself so that those things can be felt and run their course and begin to be transmuted. And then I act in spite of those parts of myself. I continuously, despite the fear, I continue to take the steps, take the action in the direction of what excites me and what is calling out to me, and I continuously am met with unexpected results when I do this. It really seems to me that when you courageously take steps in the direction of what excites you, it's like the universe takes a step toward you in that moment. You have to take a step, and then reality shifts to accompany you and help you. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls, as Joseph Campbell put it, or Terence McKenna, nature loves courage. It's really possible. It's really possible. That's the main thing I want to tell you. Whatever you're dreaming that you may be able to do, it's possible. It's there. You can do it. You can be it. The biggest barriers are fear and limiting beliefs, so feel that fear. Start feeling that fear and realizing and acquainting yourself with it and realizing that it is attempting to sabotage your life and attempting to keep you in a position that you don't love, that you're not excited about. And then begin making a habit of acting in spite of that fear in small ways at first. Just step outside your comfort zone, start going on small adventures, and through this kind of adventuring method, this kind of exposure therapy, you'll gradually realize that the things you were afraid of were mostly just kind of phantoms in your mind that didn't actually come true, and that taking action in spite of fear always, without fail, I mean, maybe you could come up with counterexamples, but virtually always ends up being worthwhile. Acting in spite of fear and truly living your life and doing what excites you is what it's all about, because, you're only going to be you for a brief flicker of time. I mean, our lives are not long. We're here for a millisecond on a cosmic time scale. We're all soon enough going to be lying on our deathbeds with the light fading out of our eyes, and we're going to decompose and become food for the earthworms. And, when that's happening, are you going to feel like, damn, I'm really glad that I played it safe and let fear control me, and I stayed in that shitty fucking situation and job that was crushing my soul for all those years? No, you're gonna feel like, why in the fuck did I not realize how temporary all this was, and realize that the world was a jungle gym just waiting for me to explore it? Why didn't I go try to do the things that I wanted to do? What was I thinking? So, yeah. That's some pretty real stuff, but perchance this explication might be useful for some of you and penetrate through some barriers and limiting beliefs that you've erected. Ultimately, I enjoy helping people to realize more of what's possible, so that's why I made this video, and I hope it resonated with you. Hope you found something useful and valuable here. So, with that being said, take care, my friends. Much love. Keep it moving. Keep living. I will see you next time. Peace.